It's a game, really, we don't have to sell for you. It's got such a fascinating history. You know the interest. We could have sold the stadium out, what, 5-6 times over, I reckon, because of the history of the rivalry here. Hopefully it lives up to the billing.
Yeah, hi there, Martin. Walking into the ground today, I've just got that feeling it's going to be a really good afternoon.
It's Genoa against Juventus. A team with awful home facts and figures, the worst home record in the league. Actually, they're facing the best away team in the league. Looks a mismatch on paper. On the pitch, it might not be.
Yeah, plenty of people banking on an away win here, and I would go along with that.
Juventus in excellent form. They certainly showed it in their home match, their last match against Udinese.
Yeah, quite a straightforward 2-0 win for them, and I've got a feeling they're going to carry that on here with another win.
Let's check now on Genoa and their team lineup today. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
The Juventus lineup then. It's a real group mentality in this lineup, about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
And the first half is underway here. That's the kick-off. That header goes over the line, and it will be a throw. Miralem Pjanic. Matuidi. Gallo. Alexandro. Joao Cancelo. Gallo. Benzema. Cleared the ball. Juventus will get the throw. Dybala. Leonardo Bonucci. Matuidi. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. It's good shots on here. It's a corner for Juventus. Pjanic with the corner. Well, he's hit the man guarding the front post. It's a poor corner. The shot's on! Just put off his accuracy by that defender's challenge.
Well, he can console himself with the fact he did get there first.
Miralem Pjanic. Dybala. Gallo. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Samuel Umtiti. Miralem Pjanic. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Gebre Selassie. Well, the Juventus players arriving here today full of confidence. You can understand that.
Yeah, just seeing them look at the pitch beforehand. They looked absolutely supremely confident.
He spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision. And that's a throw for Juventus. Well, that's good defending. Matuidi, Gallo, Dybala, and here's the shot. Kept out with no trouble at all by Marchetti. Leonardo Bonucci, Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Here's Alexandra. It's a challenge for the attacking team here against the mass defence. They'll have plenty of the ball, but they've got to try and break it down. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Jahan Baksh. Lirage. Neatly intercepted. Rahimi. Gallo. Matuidi. Read the play well to intercept. Tight scenario here on the ball. Pjanic with good vision here. Well, that's the opener, and it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would do that, but they have done, and they've done it in fine style. Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah, we often say it was an easy chance, but you have got to be there, and this lad has got the knack of doing that. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
Well, no surprise to see that it's Juventus in front. Lirage. Romero. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. It's a pass, another pass. At the moment, just giving them possession and not much more than that. Rahimi. Put in from the wide area. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. So let's look at the goal for Juventus.
Well, it's come in from a long way out, and from that angle it's not always easy to finish.
Defenders caught out by it in the end. Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Restarting at 2-0. Romero. Lirage. They've got the ball back by that interception. Going to try his luck. Corner given. put the corner in the middle. Good defensive clearance there. Well, space to get the cross in. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Alexandro. Matuidi. If they maintain their lead to half-time, they'd be satisfied with the first half Juventus, Alan?
Yeah, I don't think there'd be too much for the manager to have a go at them about.
We're looking for a couple of killer passes here from the attacking team against defenders that are really earning their money. The whole team is defending. And play on. Dybala. And now the shot. Here's a chance, the goalkeeper exposed. He has cleared it well. Brahimi. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. It's one back. Well, he's got support here, taking on the defenders. Gallo. Matuidi. And that will clear the danger. Juventus will get the throw. Matuidi. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. No nonsense defending from him. Cross looking for Benzema. Cleared away by the defender. Matuidi. Gallo. The playmaker here is Miralem Pjanic.
And they can't get near him, can they?
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up. Gallo. Good skill from Juventus in keeping the ball and making the opposition close down and not quite get there and wear themselves out. Dybala. Blocked well by the defender. And that's a throw for Juventus. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Domenico Crescito. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Laraga. Jahan Bach. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Matuidi. Gallo. Alexandro. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Ref's gone back to deal with that earlier incident, yellow card.
He's one of my favourite refs. He doesn't miss much, this lad.
Domenico Crescito. Delivered into the box. It's a decent delivery from the wide area, but no positive outcome from it. Nobody. Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. For Juventus, another profitable first half in an away game. They've just got that magic touch on their travels, and they lead at the break away from home again.
Yeah, they have been good value. I think the manager will just be trying to make sure in the dressing room that
it's a corner for Juventus. Well, he's hit the man. Pjanic with good vision here. Well, that's the opener, and it's been coming. The better side, but you have to score when you're on top. We wondered whether they would... Juventus a half-time lead, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Not sure how risky this might be, playing the ball around in their own half. Maybe some threat to their lead. Gallo. They've got the ball back by that interception. Steered through. It's a good cross. Shot blocked here. Good distance to the clearance then. Throw in to come. Romero. And now he's looking for some support. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Leonardo Bonucci. Matuidi. Alexandro. Matuidi. Here's Alexandro. Poor in possession, Juventus there. Lirage. Well, then it goes. Trying to get the cross in. Nearest defender blocked it. Dybala. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Good width in the attack here, looking for a cross at the end of it. Well, they kept up the pressure, didn't they? But it's finally been stopped now. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. Johan Bach. Juventus regain possession here. It's a very good interception. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Great player always, but really at the top of his game today.
He is almost those opponents intimidated by his presence down there.
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Dybala. Well, that's a goal with class written all over it.
It looks wonderful when it comes off, not quite so when it doesn't.
For Juventus, an important goal. It really should wrap up the game for them.
Yeah, ruthless there with the way that they took it, and I think that's it for them.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again. But all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Lirage. Put in from the wide area. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
In goes the corner. Got to get it over the first man defending, and they haven't done that from the corner. And now the shot! And that shot's blocked very quickly. Lirage looking for teammates in the middle, and they get it away. Stefano Sturaro. Juventus are going to make the substitution. Good defensive clearance there. Gallo. Matuidi. Dybala. Miralem Pjanic. Well, they are in the lead and they are on the ball, but in their own half at the moment. Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Dybala. To score! Kept out with no trouble at all by Marchetti. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Well, he's got support here. Dybala. Defender's done very well to clear that. Here's Alexandro. Joao Cancelo. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Sandro trying to pick out someone in the centre. Cleared away, well away from goal. Juventus get the advantage from the referee and play on. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Dybala. Gallo. That's a clever pass. Oh, and it didn't quite come off. And that's a throw for Juventus. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Well, this is how the game, many people believe, should be played. It's always been a passing game, but they pass with purpose too.
They have, and I love the way they're using the full width of the pitch here.
Here comes the corner. Well, he's hit the man guarding the front post. It's a poor corner. What a brilliant goal. They've scored from the restart.
Always disappointing to concede a goal from a corner, and they just didn't get set for me.
So let's look at the goal for Juventus.
Well, it was a really accurate corner and a fantastic finish by the boy.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Sometimes being a favourite in a match can weigh heavily, expectation and all that. It's not a problem for this team, is it?
No, I think their manager will be delighted because they've not taken it easily at all. They've given respect to their opponents, but they've shown their class too.
Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the good vision. Needs to stay cool now. So close, the post. Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Pressure to absorb, high up the pitch. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. On to the attack now. Matuidi. Gallo. Shots on here. Really hit well, but didn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Yeah, maybe a little sighter for him there.
An incisive pass. Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. Now it's 5 minutes to go.
Rumblings of discontent around this ground. The team's not seen the ball, they can't get hold of it.
He's coming forward with some danger. The shot's on. Comes out off the goalkeeper.
Still can't believe that didn't go in. keeper. What a stop.
Matuidi. Pjanic. And shoots! Oh, charged down. It's their corner. Swung in by Pjanic. Oh, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Romero. Miralem Pjanic. Made a quick interception. Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but we can see it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Cut out the pass. The victory today goes to Juventus. Well, at times you thought they got a bit greedy, but why not? I mean, if you're on top of an opponent like they were here today, rub it in.
Well, they did. They were ruthless, weren't they? They rubbed their faces into the dirt, and here's the hallmark at the top side.
Well, the competition really coming to a boil now, of course, just 4 teams left, and the scene is set for a great game between 2 of them here. Which side will get through to the final? We'll find out very shortly, and it's live. The Italian supporters are out in force today, as you would expect, because we're down to the semi-final stage of the Coppa Nazionale, the Italian domestic cup.
Yeah, and I think down the years we've associated Italian football with being a little defensive, but not these 2 teams. They've scored plenty of goals to get to this stage.
Juventus, who have happily put some rather difficult times of their recent history behind them and come back really strong. They'll need to be strong against Inter.
Yeah, they will, and they've got their identity back, I think, and they've got their own ground. I think they're going to be a force in European football for a few years to come.
Two changes for Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Giorgio Chiellini plays with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs. Sami Khedira plays with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today. Brozovic starts in goal. Ivan Perisic starts. He was man of the match in his last game. Mauro Icardi is the sole striker today. So the referee blows and the Coppa Nazionale semi-final is underway here.
Well, I think there's going to be not much to choose between these two teams, and on this stage it's going to be a cracking atmosphere, I think.
Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Benzema. Brahimi. It's not a cross that's caused the defence any problems, and certainly not the goalkeeper. Excellent interception. Sami Khedira. Gallo. Benzema. Khedira. Brahimi. Karim Benzema. Benzema. Matuidi. Brahimi. And he's trying to get it away. Good distance to the clearance then. Interesting to see what footwear the teams are going to actually use today, now that this rain is coming down. Might have to change what they originally started with.
Yeah, and I think sometimes with the lads wearing blades these days, you do see them slipping a bit more. And it might mean they have to change halfway through this match.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Samuel Umtiti. These two players, perhaps we picked out as the likely candidates to keep a special eye on. Alan Smith.
Both on a good run, these two forwards. 3 goals in their last 3 games. That's the kind of standards any striker aspires to.
Matuidi. Now with Ben trying to get the ball in behind. I wonder, Alan, whether that's come too early for him. His first chance, the first chance of the game.
Yeah, and he might not get a chance as good as that.
Versalco. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Brahimi. Juventus using a lot of the width in this pitch. And he could clear it here. Gallo. Alexandro, looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. But he clears the danger. Kramer. Shime Versalco. Icardi. Keita. Good position for the cross. It's in strongly. Brozovic. Taking on the defenders. Here's Alexandro. Brahimi. Matuidi. Alexandro. Gallo. Khedira. Joao Cancelo. Sami Khedira. Dybala. Cross looking for Benzema. Cleared away, well away from goal. Diao. Inter couldn't hold on to the ball. Chiellini. Alexandro. Saw it coming, cut it out, good work. Here's Alexandro. Joao Cancelo. Benzema. Dybala. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. Karim Benzema. Gallo. Benzema. Now with Khedira. Won it, has to clear it. Brozovic. Kramer. Plenty of space out wide, and they're going to use it. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Brozovic. Put in from the wide area. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Here's Alexandro. Matuidi. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Karim Benzema. He's cut that out well read. Inter trying to make an impact on the game. Matuidi. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. It's a challenge for the attacking team here against the mass defence. They'll have plenty of the ball, but they've got to try and break it down. Matuidi. Gallo. Now he's looking for support. In comes the challenge. Juventus will get the throw. Dybala. Joao Cancelo. Good defensive clearance there. Dybala. And here's the shot. Good block. Oh, it's a corner by that deflection. Corner played in. Oh, that's good defending. Balde. Diao. Versalico. Probing the pass. Icardi. Perisic. Good header back into the danger area. Well, they have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think. Raja Nainggolan. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Cleared the ball. Kramer. Icardi. Perisic. Assistant looking very confident about that one. He flagged, the referee gave the offside. Gallo. Matuidi. Did well, stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. Brozovic. Raja Nainggolan. Kramer. Perisic. Perisic. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Gallo. Using his physical power to protect the ball. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Benzema. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. An opponent around him, that's good screening of the football. Raja Nainggolan working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. That's half-time in this semi-final first leg. Nothing between these two teams. It's shaping up to be quite a titanic contest.
It's been extremely tense, and I can't see that changing. The slightest mistake could be the decisive one.
So the second half is underway. Room for improvement, shall we say?
Yeah, give it a C-, but hoping for an A+ in the second half.
Mauro Icardi just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Alexandro. Matuidi. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Alexandro. A little bit risky, this manoeuvre of dropping off, because the ball will keep coming at them and they won't be able to get out. Won it back with an interception. Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
Yeah, it was hard work for him in that first half. You could see him putting in a shift, but not much went right, and he'll hope to improve in this second period.
Wonderful goal! Ruled out here, it was offside.
Well, the lad took it well, but quite rightly the linesman flag goes up.
Your view now, Alan, on the replay?
Well, first time of viewing, I thought he'd timed his run perfectly, but on closer inspection, I think he was just a yard off.
That header takes the ball out of play. Juventus are going to make a change here. Chiellini. Khedira. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Joao Cancelo. Put in from the wide area, and they get it away. That's a proper old-fashioned clearance there from the defender. As for Inter, what about their next game, Alan?
They're playing Lazio in their next match in Serie A. So much at stake, and I think it will be tense and tight.
Matuidi. Joao Cancelo. Here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Khedira. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Out into the wide areas now. That's good support play from his teammates. That's out of danger there with that clearance. Kramer. Brozovic. Well, there's one for him to chase him behind. Good work by the goalkeeper. That's cut out. Nainggolan. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Perisic. Brozovic. Icardi. Keita. Oh, that's good defending. Matuidi. Benzema. Matuidi. Alexandro. Joao Cancelo. Here's Alexandro. Khedira. Sami Khedira. Karim Benzema. Gallo. And they're trying to dispossess him. Douglas Costa. And that's good support as they build this attack. Raja Nainggolan. Kramer. Brozovic. Perisic. Icardi. And here's the shot. Got in the way. They're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. A sub coming on for Inter. Here comes the corner. It's not really away. Poor clearance. Intercepted well. Shime Versaliko, and he is playing so well today.
Well, sometimes you have those afternoons when you just want the ball all day long and whatever you do comes off.
Brozovic. Well, that's when you need a defender to show his class, and he's done just that. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. And that's a throw for Juventus. Some movement from the bench for Juventus. Alexandro. Sandro. Gallo. Put in from the wide area. Got up well, Alan. Came close.
Yeah, a bit of space in the box and connected with it really well.
Chiellini. Sami Khedira. The substitute is ready for Juventus. Gallo. Khedira. Matuidi. Matuidi. Dybala. Sami Khedira. Kramer. Juventus regain possession here. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Goodness me, it was a real opportunity to set up a winning goal until the defender read his mind.
Well, he was the last man standing between the striker and goal, so how important was that interception?
Perisic. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Put into the middle. Out in front of goal. He has scored. Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days. But now they lead, eventually 1-0. And now Inter in front with only seconds remaining.
Cannot see any way back now.
In front here are Inter. We're down now to the last 6 minutes. Samuel Umtiti, Gallo, Alexandro. Delivered into the box. Keeper not taking any chances, not wanting to catch that one, he's punched it away. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. Kramer. Well, they can see out time like this, unless the opposition become a bit more dynamic, and they win the match. Oh, it's lovely passing this. They're knocking the ball around with such confidence.
Yeah, it's the understanding between those players down there. They seem to be reading what each is going to do before they've done it.
And the ball knocked away long. A good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Only partially away from danger. Perisic. Kramer. Nainggolan. Clever feet. Shot on! Really hit well, but didn't. 1-0 the final score as the referee brings an end to the game. Well, now there is some work to be done. The final whistle has gone at the end of the first leg of this semi-final, and they are behind.
I think 1 or 2 lessons to be learned from that. They can't afford to repeat them now in the second.
Some final thoughts on one of the better performers today, Alan. In front of goal. He has scored. Well, a certain amount of relief, I think, from the players as well as the fans. A lot of times they've come close. It looked like it was going to be one of those days, but now they lead eventually 1-0. Hi there again. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith, welcoming you to the Allianz Stadium. And here for you today, Juventus, and they play Empoli. Wholesale changes for Juventus. Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal. Leonardo Bonucci starts alongside Martin Cáceres in the heart of defence. Miralem Pjanic starts with Emre Can in central midfield. In attack, Mario Mandzukic starts, and he's recovered from injury. Empoli, here's their lineup for you. So we think it's going to be 3-5-2, Alan, don't we?
Yes, it looks that way. I mean, this formation went out of fashion for a number of years, particularly in England, but a few managers preferring to bring it back now.
Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football with Juventus very much to the fore. Watkins. Attacking well here. Whipped in from the wide area. Trying to cross it, and in the end, a bit of a waste, I think. Miralem Pjanic. Emre Can. Mandzukic. Douglas Costa. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Mandzukic! Has come off the goalkeeper, still in play. He got the last touch, the defender, so that will be a corner. I think any football fan will say, when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it because it quite often meant you got a few more chances in the box with the bounce of the ball and what have you.
Corner's taken. Not really away from the threat here. So goal, but it was never actually going into the goal from his bicycle kick.
Yeah, I don't think that was ever on, really, from that kind of distance and angle.
Well, the Juventus players arriving here today full of confidence, you can understand that.
Yeah, just seeing them look at the pitch beforehand, they looked absolutely supremely confident.
Mandzukic. We've given it straight to the opposition. Delivered into the box. Cleared away by the defender. Here's Emre Can. Gallo, just working away to try and find an opening. I think the cross is on. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Croatian striker who works hard and is usually good for a goal in Mario Mandzukic.
Well, sometimes you talk about not being able to coach a quality, and I think his finishing ability is one such thing because he just does it naturally.
Douglas Costa, he's got support here. Leonardo Bonucci, Martin Cáceres, Miralem Pjanic, Brahimi, Emre Can, Mandzukic, Pjanic, Mandzukic, Gallo, and shoots! And that shot's blocked very quickly. Deflected behind, a clear corner. In goes the corner. Defended well. Joao Cancelo. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Douglas Costa. Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish, and they're looking a very classy side at the moment.
It's a good performance from a very good team, a team that we expected to be better than the opposition. That's the way it's panning out so far.
Yeah, you'd expect them to ease away from the opposition in this match. Can't see any shocks in it, I can't really. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that, but these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
Juventus, as predicted, have the lead. Gallo. Leonardo Bonucci. Emre Can. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. Miralem Pjanic. Mandzukic. Mandzukic! A real miscue here. Watkins. Crisp defending there. Playing a lot through Pjanic, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, he's the man on form. He's the man that's likely to make things happen.
Gallo. Miralem Pjanic. Good skill from Juventus in keeping the ball and making the opposition close down and not quite get there and wear themselves out. Doing well to keep the ball. Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. After that draw, which was very, very well contested earlier in the season, the visiting team will come here hoping at least to be able to do the same again, but this is a hard place to win at, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and the crowd make it difficult for you. They're tight to the pitch, they really make a racket, and it's a test for the visitors.
Can. Gallo. Now Juventus can get on the attack, get forward from this wide area. Mandzukic. Well, there'll be more work for Juventus to do in the second half, Alan, won't there? But it looks as though they're going to go in front at the break.
Yeah, they've missed some decent chances, so just need to be a bit more clinical.
Put into the middle. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
Watkins. Put in from the wide area. Oh, that's good defending. Miralem Pjanic. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Excellent challenge. Now this is an interesting attack. And they get it away. Gallo.
They're still under challenge here, Juventus. They're not quite at the real peak of their performance. And they'll be hoping that they can just push aside some of the cobwebs, I think, that they've shown in the first half and give it the real gun in the second half. Alexandro. Gallo.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Gone for the ball. Cleared away, well away from goal.
Gallo. Miralem Pjanic. Douglas Costa.
And it's a shot now. Goal. They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. It's his game, isn't it? A one-touch finish, and a great example of it.
Yeah, and takes a lot of skill, bit of timing to keep that shot on target, and he did it beautifully.
Restarting at 2-0.
Silvestre. Miralem Pjanic. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. Trying to find a way through here, probing away.
Gets his cross in. Good defensive clearance there. Mandzukic. He's given it away.
Martin Cáceres. Miralem Pjanic. Brahimi.
Well, in it goes. Defended well.
Juventus have won a corner now.
Well, to hold your own in midfield in the top flight of Italian football, you have to be pretty good. So Miralem Pjanic is pretty good. Alan Smith.
He's got this ability, hasn't he, just to pull away from his marker, get into space on the half turn, and that was a wonderful assist.
Swung in from the corner. Cleared away by the defender.
Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
To be honest, Martin, I have seen him play better, but he got himself a goal. His team are ahead. He'll certainly take that.
And the ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Watkins.
It's a good cross. Oh, that's good defending.
Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. Martin Cáceres.
Pleasing on the eye, and no great risk at the moment in their own half. And they are winning the match, of course.
Miralem Pjanic.
Joao Cancelo. Now he's looking for support. Mandzukic. Can finish it off. Up for grabs here. Oh, how cheeky is that?
Takes a lot of bottle to try that, but he's got it.
It's the kind of goal that forwards love, actually, because it rewards their ability to follow in, their anticipation.
Yeah, ends up being a simple-looking goal, but it wasn't. As you say, it was about anticipation.
don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Leonardo Bonucci. Chan. Joao Cancelo. Out into the wide areas now. Gallo. Emre Can. Joao Cancelo. Can. It is a team that can really hurt you with the number of passes that they play. Getting forward well as a team now. Leonardo Bonucci. Here's Alexandro. Emre Can. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Gallo. He's got it away, and that's what you have to do. Watkins. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Keeping the pace going with the cross into the box. Cleared it well. We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic. Emre Can. Gallo. Brahimi. Little piece of interplay between the two. The aim is to pick out Mandzukic. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. The shot's on! Oh, charged down. Can. Joao Cancelo. Mandzukic. Pjanic. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Got the ball and they're going at the opposition with speed. Watkins. Put in from the wide area. Defended well. Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Emre Can. Brahimi. Gallo. Can. Pjanic. Shots on here. Gallo. "20 minutes of the 90 still to play." It's a very good interception. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and he's in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Jeff, thank you very much. Here's Emre Can. On to Pjanic. And now the shot! Oh, well, he couldn't make the most of that chance. It's a goal kick. Emre Can. Alexandro. Brahimi. Here's Alexandro. Gallo. Can. Attacking well here. And shoots! Bounced back off the post. And there was danger, but he's cleared it.
Hit it well. Just needed a bit more luck with that effort.
Emre Can. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. Good reading of the play, anticipating the pass. And that's a pass that's gone astray, out of play. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
Here's Alexandra. Gallo. Chan. Karim Benzema. Going forward well. And here's the shot. Powerful drive. Close enough to suggest, have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. They were right at the opposition then, but it's broken down disappointingly. Benzema, striding forward, purposefully. That's good support play from his teammates. Gallo. Dybala. Douglas Costa. The shot's on! Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Test of his control now. Martin Cáceres. Cáceres. Well, the leading side here are leading on the scoreline and in possession of the ball. Their control really exemplified by this passage of play. Keeper's ball. Gallo. Dybala. Emre Can. 2 more minutes to play of added time. In quickly. Juventus have got the win here. Well, at times you thought they got a bit greedy, but why not? I mean, if you're on top of an opponent like they were here today, rub it in.
Well, they did. They were ruthless, weren't they? They rubbed their faces into the dirt, and it is the hallmark of the top side.
Oh, he's cut that out well read. Douglas Costa. Well, here it is. The first goal of a game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up against Miralem Pjanic. Mandzukic. Mandzukic! A real miscue here. Put into the middle. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the end, nowhere near the target.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and you get it off a fraction, and that can happen. It goes wide.
And it's a shot now! Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Can finish it off. Up for grabs here. Oh, how cheeky is that?
Takes a lot of bottle to try that, but he's got it.
Here's Emre Can. On to Pjanic. And now the shot! Oh, well, he couldn't make the most of that chance. It's a goal kick. Go. Our main feature today on EA TV, 2 great clubs. It's coming up for you live. It's match time. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith with you as always to describe it. And we're looking forward to something special today, eh?
Well, I think so, Martin. I hope these 2 teams won't disappoint us.
Our game is Cagliari against Juventus.
A very good team, home and away, Juventus, but particularly away this season.
I don't know what the secret is, but to get 9 wins in the last 14 games...
Check for you on Cagliari and their team today.
There have been some negative comments, haven't there, Alan, about the way...
and I don't expect things to change today because they have achieved results off the back of it. Defend deep, defend in numbers, and difficult to break down.
The Juventus lineup then. Well, the supporters here, they expect a certain type of football, don't they? An intricate game, really.
Yes, and for the opposition, I mean, it can be incredibly frustrating. Just trying to get the ball back, you've got to work really hard, and once you do, you want to make sure you don't give it away because you might not see it again for 2 or 3 minutes.
Juventus playing today on a very good home victory in their last match against Empoli.
Yeah, great day, 3-0 win, but probably have to come back down.
The waiting is over. The game is off and running, and so are the players. Cut out the pass. Joao Cancelo. Benzema. Pass threaded through. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop. The fans making a noise. They've just got away with one. Can they go up the other end now and get a winner?
Giving the ball away now. Benzema. Brahimi. Gallo. Karim Benzema. Going forward well. Defended well. Fabrizio Cacciatore. Birsha. Fabrizio Cacciatore. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Whipped in from the wide area. Good defensive clearance there. Shot on! A great chance to go in front. Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. And in it goes. Reaching for it a little bit with the header, and that's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Dybala. Cleared the ball. Joao Cancelo. Matuidi. Gallo. Sandro. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Corner now for Juventus. Swung in from the corner. Oh, it's a corner via that deflection. Dybala with the corner. Bonucci! Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper, and because of that, kept hold of the ball.
Yeah, he seems to feel the goal, this lad. He's quite an imposing keeper.
Good reading of the by anticipating the pass.
He's given the free kick.
And they get it away.
And that's a throw for Juventus. Brahimi. Gallo. Now they're looking to get forward from this position.
Cleared away, well away from goal. Birsha. Building steadily here, keeping possession. And they're keeping the ball, that's the important thing. Strong challenge.
Joao Cancelo.
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Not a very active way of playing this for the defending team, because they're not going out and closing the opposition. They're just saying, well, you can have the ball, we'll cope with it. But it does invite the sort of pressure you can crack under. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Fabrizio Cacciatore can really get at the opposition here. Alexandro. Gallo. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Here's Alexandro. Well, they've worked hard as a club, Juventus, to regain in recent years their reputation and, of course, a whole raft of trophies as well. And you have to admire them for that.
Very much so. I mean, it's Italy's most famous club. Those fans will be delighted now they're back where they think they should be.
Alexandro. Gallo. Pjanic. Now the shot! The defenders managed to get in the way there. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. Here's Alexandro. Miralem Pjanic. Pjanic. Dybala. Guided through. He can cut it back now. Got in the way.
That's safely away.
Miralem Pjanic. Gallo. Wonderful save. Corner kick awarded to Juventus by the referee. And the coach is yelling for his players to get forward. They want to get into the lead here, Juve.
Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
It's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
Corner's taken. It's under hit the corner, and the man at the front post gets it away. Leonardo Bonucci. Gallo. Good clearance. Castro. Castro. Birsha. Good forward play from them. He's got his shot off now. And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. Matuidi. Alexandro. Gallo. The playmaker here is Miralem Pjanic.
And they can't get near him, can they?
Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. Return pass. Benzema. The shot's on. A great chance to go in front. And they have done.
Oh, that could be a big goal, because this side knows how to defend a lead.
It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that.
Juventus in the lead. Castro. Birsha. Castro. They're still under challenge here, Juventus. They're not quite at the real peak of their performance. And they'll be hoping that they can just push aside some of the cobwebs, I think, that they've shown in the first half and give it the real gun in the second half. Fabrizio Cacciatore. Birsha. Castro. And the added time will amount to 3 minutes at least. Castro. Clava. Certainly wanting to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent. Brahimi. Here's Alexandro. Matuidi. And that's half-time. Signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. Well, I don't know, Alan, what you believe, how Juventus are doing this, but they're in such a hot streak away from home, and the first half has just continued that in this game.
Well, they've got real pace on the break, haven't they, this team? And they've also got some good defenders, and that's why they have got this record.
The waiting is over. Juventus a half-time lead, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Just a period of keeping the ball for the team that are winning the match. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Karim Benzema. Gallo. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. That's a combination of skill and will to hold off the opposition. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Castro. Cleared away, well away from goal. And coming up now, a corner. And in it goes. It's a good lead, but the header too high.
Yeah, unlucky. Give him another chance. I think he'll tuck that away.
Couldn't keep it down.
it was a useful position he found himself in.
No, he didn't, and his technique has let him down badly there.
Matuidi. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Miralem Pjanic.
I don't know whether the managers told them to do this, but they're just defending deep and saying to the opposition, you can have the ball, you're not going to hurt us.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Good defensive clearance there.
Gallo. Birsha.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement.
Benzema.
Now this is an interesting attack.
Gallo.
Birsha.
Castro. Birsha. Castro.
That's good support play from his teammates. Excellent work with the tackle.
Fabrizio Cacciatore.
And here's the shot.
Oh, nowhere near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece.
And it's going to be a throw here. Fabrizio Cacciatore. Castro. Birsha. Good interception. Well, we're two-thirds of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go.
Out into the wide areas now. It's a good place to win the ball here.
Birsha.
Shot on! Goalkeeper can only parry it out.
Miralem Pjanic.
Well, that's over the top of the defender, and one to chase.
Too early, offside.
Defence squeezed. They knew they'd caught their man off.
Matuidi. Here's Douglas Costa. Gallo. Trying to reach Benzema. Well, space to get the cross in.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. And they get it away.
Birsha. Castro. I think the substitute is ready for Juventus. Fabrizio Cacciatore.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play.
I think he saw the look from the other player and saw where the pass was going and read it.
Leonardo Bonucci. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Matuidi. Miralem Pjanic. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Douglas Costa. Samuel Umtiti.
Karim Benzema. Gallo. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Some options now for the pass. Pjanic. Douglas Costa. He's refused to be beaten here.
Well, standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
Corner played into the middle. Cleared away, well away from goal. They've gone wide, chance to get the ball in the box. Challenge in sharp. The shot's on! The defenders managed to get in the way there. Matuidi. Gallo. Joao Cancelo. Good football between these two. Nice passing. Very skilled. These passes may look easy, but the work off the ball is very important. Could get the ball into the box now. Dybala. Dybala! Well, they've got a corner out of that. A bit lucky. It was deflected. Substitution coming up as they look to make sure they hold their lead till the final whistle. Pjanic with the corner. Mandzukic! Douglas Costa! It's a fine save. I'm not sure how relevant it's going to be at the end of it all.
Well, he won't be popular if the opposition go and get an equaliser here, I can tell you.
Corner taken by Pjanic. Oh, that's good defending. Been a very good match to watch and commentate on. And Juventus are very good to watch and commentate on. And they've shown off a lot of their wide-ranging talents today.
Oh, these fans know not much time left to try and get an equaliser. It might be now or never.
Threads it through. Mandzukic. Here's a chance to whip it in. Gallo. Pjanic. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Very impressive, the support for this team. If only the team could be quite so impressive themselves.
Yeah, they're doing their bit, the supporters, they really are. So, I just wonder whether it can transfer onto those players down on the pitch.
Castro. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. With a chance opened up here for Dybala. Here's the chance to get in the cross. Cleared away by the defender. Well, the losing manager is summoning an extra attacker to try and get back into the game.
They just put extra onus on those midfielders, but those strikers will be hoping they can get good service now from the midfield.
Swung in by Pjanic. And shoots! He's blocked the shot well. 3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time. He's overhit it, really. There was a chance to get a player in then. Dybala. Gallo. Everyone wanting the ball, which is great for the team that are winning and keeping the ball and running down the clock in doing. And the victory today goes to Juventus. Well, that sort of win is really satisfying because they've had to give body and soul to get it.
Yeah, it was a really close call, but there's a lot of those players produced the best out there and they deserve that win.
Well played, Juventus. To win away is always difficult. To keep doing it as they're doing it is special.
Yeah, they've got this ability to nick a goal or two when they have to, and that's exactly what we saw today.
Well, tension in the air here. It's got all the ingredients, hasn't it? And it's our main feature today on EA TV. Join us soon. Hi there again. Welcome to you, Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith, welcoming you to the Allianz Stadium.
I think sometimes in recent years, Alan, Italian football has not had the profile and the platform that it really deserves. And, you know, we're thrilled to be doing Juventus against Milan.
Well, we are, and it's fallen behind a little bit, hasn't it, in recent years? Back in the 80s, they were top dogs of European football quite often, these Italian teams, but I think they're on the way back.
It's been a no-show for Napoli so far this season. They haven't hit their best form at all, and they'll need to climb up the table.
Well, definitely a season to forget, this one. I think they can wave goodbye to a Champions League position, and wouldn't be surprised if heads roll at the end of this campaign.
Juventus look a really good side these days. They're gunning for another win after that away victory against Cagliari.
Yeah, 1-0, and I think they can steady the ship with at least a draw here.
Two changes for Juventus.
Wojciech Szczesny starts in goal.
Giorgio Chiellini plays with Samuel Umtiti as the centre-backs.
Emre Can plays with Blaise Matuidi in the centre of the park. Karim Benzema is the lone striker today.
Milan make one change. Gigi Buffon plays in goal.
In attack, Falcao starts, replacing Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's injured. Well, the kickoff is underway, and sit back and enjoy what should be 90 minutes of fabulous football with Juventus very much to the fore.
Matuidi. Gallo. Samuel Umtiti. Alexandro. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. Cross looking for Benzema. Gallo. Benzema.
Oh, can he get it away here? That's out of danger there with that clearance.
Dybala. Rather hoisted into the middle and way over his teammates.
And now he's looking for some support. Gallo. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Key figure for Juventus in this fixture, I'm sure he's going to be.
Well, how invaluable has he been with his 13 assists, the most of anyone in this league?
And the ref stop. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card.
I think he'd love to shoot, but he can't from this angle. Got to get a good ball into the box.
Delivered quickly. Brahimi. Chan.
Chiellini. Samuel Umtiti. It was a draw when these two teams met earlier in the season, so I don't think there's much between them now, is there?
Not an awful lot, no. And if I was a betting man, I think I would put my money on a draw again here.
Matuidi. Gallo.
Emre Can.
Matuidi.
Can.
Well, they're building steadily here, working away. That's good support play from his teammates. Gallo. Well, he has cleared the danger. There's some potential in this move. They've got the ball back by that interception.
Emre Can.
And that's dealt with the problem. Gallo.
Here's Emre Can. Oh, that's good defending.
Milan looking for victory, but they know if they let their work standards drop, they might not get it.
No, that's true. If they're anything less than 100%, they might have their fingers burnt here.
Alexandro. Well, he spotted the pass and cut it out. Milan are attacking now. Bonaventura.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. Biglia.
Bakayoko.
It goes out wide again. Can he find Falcao? That's a shame, because in the end that'll go down as a poor cross, really. Gallo.
Neatly intercepted.
Well, the host club today just on fire. They've won.
Dybala with a good ball in behind. Looking for teammates in the middle.
Well, they got it wide very well, a chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. It's with De Jong.
Bakayoko.
Biglia.
Bakayoko.
Matuidi. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Matuidi.
Sandro. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
And the ball knocked away lob. Biglia. Bonaventura. Biglia. Here's De Jong. Was good progress with this attack.
Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. That throw has literally tossed possession away.
Gallo. Chan. Dybala. Matuidi. Emre Can. Gallo.
Now this is an interesting attack. Benzema. Now the shot! Seems to get even better with age, Gianluigi Buffon.
He enjoyed that one, look at him.
Corner played in. Shot on! Corner again. It's in from Dybala, cleared away by the defender.
And the offside is given. Gallo. Matuidi. Trying to find a way through here, probing away.
Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Good defensive clearance there. Cleared well. Well, not that well, because they're going to have to do some more defending now.
Now Alessio Romagnoli. Falcao.
Out into the wide areas now. Bakayoko.
Biglia.
Striding forward, purposefully. That's good attacking play. They've got a corner from it, and maybe a chance for a goal. Here comes the corner, and they get it away. Whipped in from the wide area. That's too deep a ball for his teammates trying to get it in front of goal.
It's with De Jong.
Falcao.
Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. 3 minutes to be added on. Gallo.
Gives it away. Slipped through. In with a chance.
He's got a chance to cross.
It was dropping in, and the goalkeeper made sure it didn't by tipping it over. Swung in from the corner. Defended well. Can put them in front here.
Wojciech Szczesny with no... And there is the half-time whistle, 0-0 at the break.
Well, the word average comes to mind about his first half. What do you think, Alan?
Well, let's face it, he hasn't played particularly well. It's been poor so far, and his team needs him in this second half.
Everything set for the second half. It's with De Jong, supporting player alongside. No support really up with the deliverer of the cross. It's a wasted ball into the box.
Dybala. Matuidi.
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Karim Benzema.
Matuidi.
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking play. Cleared away, well away from goal. And shoots! Well, that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball.
And the home side will be in action again, and you will be able to see it on EA Sports in Serie A. Brahimi. Can. Matuidi. Emre Can. Gallo.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Doing well to keep the ball. Shot up! Oh, charged down. Bakayoko.
It's Romagnoli.
One off, one on for Milan. Neatly intercepted.
Brahimi.
Benzema.
Gallo. Biglia.
And Juventus need to make this substitution now, they feel.
Chiellini. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. Matuidi. Can. Benzema.
Sandro.
Matuidi.
Going for goal! Juventus really should be 1-0 up.
Shouldn't they just? And his teammates are letting him know.
Oh, well played, the referee. He's gone back to the offence that deserved the booking. He didn't want to stop the play at the time, and he's quite entitled to do what he's doing here.
Yeah, I think we all thought he was going to go back, but good to see advantage being played.
Well, both sides are going to make changes now. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Good defensive clearance there. It's Ilkay Gundogan. Cleared it well. Throw in to come. Substitution for Milan. Bakayoko.
gone out over the touchline. That'll be a throw to the opposition. Samuel Umtiti. Gallo. Falcao.
What we get to see, of course, the assistants don't. Whether that'll change down the years, I'm not sure. But anyway, the replay here shows he's got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence will be pleased that their organisation caught him off.
Joao Cancelo. Dybala. Douglas Costa. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily. Falcao. And it's Milan trying to attack now. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Cleared away by the defender. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go.
The Juventus fans stepping up to the plate just when their players need them.
Taking on the defenders. Some options now for the pass. Mandzukic. It goes out wide again. It's advantage for Juventus. He's got a chance to cross. Gundogan. Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Chan. Gallo. Milan ready to make the change. Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now. Well, he's got support here. Good passing from Juventus, not actually hurting the opposition at the moment. Couldn't keep it, Juventus. Bakayoko. Samuel Umtiti. Douglas Costa. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. And they must take the lead here. The big hitters have hit again. They go in front, and with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score, and they've got so many different ways of breaking down the opposition.
Gorka Mandzukic, and he has laced that into the bottom corner first time. A real classic from him.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. It's Juventus in front. Here's De Jong. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. It's been a thrilling contest, this, and we're into the last knockings of it. And the supporters, well, they're not showing any sign of losing their stamina. They've been great.
Yeah, always love coming to this ground. One of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
Can't lose it here. One back. Joao Cancelo. Spaced across the ball now. Trying to get the ball in behind. Matuidi. And the goalkeeper. It's his ball. Gundogan. It's Romagnoli. They're in a good position here. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. Gundogan.
Good idea. Pass not executed with enough subtlety, really. The run was a good one.
No change on the scoreline here. It's Juventus a goal up.
Well, they talk about football being a passing game, and you can keep it short, you can go long, you can be direct, you can keep possession, but they seem to have got all the passing arts here.
And they've really forced the opposition to chase the ball, and they'll be hoping that that means they tire out towards the end of this game.
3 minutes from the referee via the fourth official. That's the decision regarding added time.
It's a good cross, cleared away by the defender.
And it goes out from the header for a throw. Juventus with the substitution.
Can he find Falcao? Here's Douglas Costa. Gallo. Put in from the wide area, and they get it away. Juventus have got the win here.
It was really close, right up to the final whistle. But they've got across the finishing line with their noses just in front.
They'll be relieved about that, because the opposition pushed them all the way. It's a cracking contest.
Well, he's had a very good game, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe the difference between the two sides. Really solid, really good performance from him.
Well, the kickoff is...
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. And it must take the lead here. The big hitters have hit again. They go in front, and with their attacking prowess, no one's surprised here. It's just a matter of who's going to score the goals. You know they are going to score, and they've got so much...